This one was like, we didn't really do much with this either. Seen all the signs. Like, I don't know what that is supposed to be. Like, why there's 10 empty areas there. And then the final part of this book that could be interesting was this page, where it says corner cases. Parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. But, like, I don't know what that means. He had retraced the sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases, and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident, and retraced the steps as it stretched on for miles. And then this top one was dead cases. And then corner cases. But like, we looked in those rooms and there was nothing there. Both in the checked and unchecked versions. That doesn't mean there's not something there, but we couldn't find anything. So what's our goal this run is what we return to here. Because, I mean, we could just do another run, but... But what are we hoping to gain out of it? Is there any room that we might want to, like, re-explore a bit? That had stuff developing in it? We did that, we did that. We did the music room. Although there's still that note in the music room that says denoted in verse. That one was also question marky. We never really did anything with that. I don't know if we're supposed to do anything with that, or if it hinted to anything, but... Blizzard!
Blizzard!
Sloot bet Sloot cat 1 hello Sloot and chat. How it is going today? Sloot fist love Sloot
Billy,
fist
man, what's
love
up, dude?
Sloot fist love.
Thanks for the 116er. It's going, dude. I'm scrapping my brain right now. Trying to figure this out. Vault might have another key. Wait, let's... Vault key from trade room. Boiler, lab, security, pump room. We're done with the freezer now. Well, done. You never seem to be really done with any room in this game, but... I'm just seeing if, like, any of these rooms trigger a, like, a, oh yeah, we were doing that. The showroom for, like, getting a trophy, but... Laundry room, bookshop. We haven't checked the bookshop for new books in a while. I don't think, at least, so I don't know, maybe there. Bookshop. Clock tower we dealt with. Casino, we just had some stuff to win, but... We don't really do anything in the planetarium. We're kind of just been avoiding it because we don't want to call it a day there. We went in there once, grabbed the note, and that was it. The treasure trove keeps proccing new notes in those chests, so that could be a thing. Conservatory, lost and found. And then the outer rooms. What did the freezer do? It was just a note with that hinted more on how to unlock the safes in the house, but like we kind of already knew that. So maybe we're a library and we keep getting the forge, or not the forge, the whatever it was called, the money vault. Could be a thing. Continue. Dark room. Ooh, let's make the pool commonplace. East Wing Hall unusual. Let's make that standard. Let's make the dark room rare. Do we want to make it rare? We already kind of did everything we needed in the dark room. Again, as far as we know. Yeah, let's make it rare. Choose mine. Exit. Okay. And we have like, see, like this book, we've solved the puzzles downstairs mostly by this book. Let's close this. Let's move. I'm just gonna take some new fucking pictures of the postcards. Too much shit open, dude. Here we go. Yeah, so we solved like the 3 sigil things downstairs mostly by finding, you know, just like scrap notes or tablets that had images of it and put it together. But in theory, I mean, it says what these are, and we know like the realms we're visiting, so we might just, based on information and like some of the other books I read, be able to put some of these together, right? So like maybe visiting down there and having a closer look at stuff might be good too. Because if we solve those 3, we might be able to like brute force the bulletin board? Question mark. Banners, Marshall, Fog. Foggy, Society, Marshall. This is just the Fenaries hints. Like we know this one already. Of the corner cases, how many were ticked? 4. You suspect we might need them all in one playthrough? That's a good thought, yeah. Patio, nook, office, pantry are checked off. The nook and the office don't need to be in corners, though. Have we really never had all 4 of those rooms together? Dead cases, what's in there? Lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. Those are all dead end rooms. I don't know, maybe I haven't been paying attention. Those are not genuinely uncommon rooms, particularly the nook and the pantry. Maybe we haven't had all 4 of those together, so we can try that. Patio, nook, office, pantry. Bad for backseating, by the way. Not a bad suggestion, baby. You're risking your fingers. Yeah, there's the pantry. Oh, we need the break room eventually, too, though. Pantry will pop up again. Let's do the break room. Like, we already don't have the key today. Which kind of sucks, but it was for science. 30 minus 9, 21, reverse 12. 23, reverse is 32, minus 20 is 12, plus 9, 21, reverse 12. 6, 10, wait, 6, 12, 10? These are 10 or 20, I don't know the order. Okay, it's 10. I don't know the order of operation they want. Not just in a playthrough, but actually in their corner positions. That would take some bonkers re-rolling, but maybe. And we could try both, right? Like, we'll try to get both in one run. And then, if that doesn't work, go from there. There's the pantry. We're also getting a little far here. And we're entering closed door territory. I don't have any keys. This is where I was going with that. So let's go back to the main hall. And where's the battery back? Okay. Observatory, parlor. Let's get the observatory out of the way. Out the way. That was our 50th start today. Or tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. There's a lot of useful stuff, huh? Rotunda here. A little early for the rotunda. It's chapel. We don't need to go into the chapel. Well, there's the treasure trove. So I guess we'll go through the chapel indeed. It's gonna be locked though. Fuck. I mean, I'll use our key for this. It's one of the main things we're... The true treasure of the trove is not in this room. That is a lie, apparently. The true treasure of the trove is in this room. There's gotta be something in this box, man. It's way too, for me at least, this box is way too eye-catching. There's another one here. Maybe it is just a doodad. Okay, well, we'll try to keep getting that room. See what it says. Every time. It's had a new note basically every time. This might be a pretty bricky run. I bricked the corner there, but it's less risky. Okay, well, hopefully the commissary has keys and stuff for sale. It does. Cool. Cloister's a little wasted here. Let's do workshop. Now I can make a Giga Shovel. Should look through the craftable items again. There might be something that we're used that will be like, oh man, maybe we can use this, you know, insert here. Like we did with the sledgehammer and doors. Just a thought. These are not great options. We do have the lockpick today though, so hopefully that comes in handy in here a bit. No. No. Yep. Yep. Car key. Oh, another key. Good, good. Well, we know one of those two. Well, we know both of those are technically dead ends. And this leads out. Okay, I don't want to waste any more keys in there yet. Passageway is not bad. Vestibule is not terrible either. I'd rather passageway first. We have the gems. We don't have to deal with like rooms randomly locking and shit. We do have a silver key. Lockpick worked there. This is a good cloister spot. And we can approach from the foundation side, and maybe we don't have to use an extra key. Now I'm saying chant, pokes, chant. Oh. I don't have that key card. N'est pas de key card. I think I might run downstairs anyways. While we're here. Another fucking key card, dude. Now let's do it now. While we're in this room, might as well. Oh, you phalanx. What's the good word, mate? We could technically take another boat ride to in the reservoir too to the subway station. I don't know if that helps with anything right now. I mean, one of the sanctum keys is supposed to be down there. All right, it says something about a station. I can't think of any other station in the game, but gonna get some grub. Do I do burgers, Italian or Mexican? Depends what Italian and Mexican. Let's grab this. I haven't had Ethiopian before, but I hear it's pretty good. Glasses broke yesterday, and you're at your optometrist appointment. It lasted 2 years. Oh god, that's expensive, man. Which one's this? Mountain. Like, can we piece this shit together? From our books? Let's see here. Is the music too loud, by the way, or is it good? After we turned it down earlier. It's good? Good. So, like, if we, if we learn basically the history of the nation we're looking at, right? Then we might be able to use this book to match it together. Like, this is Arch Aries. What do we know about Arch Aries? I'm trying to find that big-ass history book we rented out. The History of Arindia. Arindia was once the name used to designate realms of eastern waters. The realm is no longer employed. Blah, blah, blah. Most historians mark the beginning denoted as Ujera. First king was Oris. Regrettably, the territory, Arindia. I'm just trying to like skim through and see if we see Arch Aries anywhere. Second era, split 3 equal shares for 3 kids. Orinda Aries. Arch Aries, to the youngest who bestowed the realm Arch Aries, the land of northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. Southern region of Araja. Third era. As the second era drew to close, the 3 sovereign realms, blah, blah, blah. Despite differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations, the succeeding generations of their heirs. Vast network of railways spanned length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Arch Aries to the southern shores of Araja. Development facilitated travel and commerce. Okay. The 4th era, King Desolates III. Okay. The era of ruin. King Desolate's 4th era came to abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally. Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. Fensurrection, Gardens of Fen. It's like about their civil wars and stuff. Brutality. Together they leveraged their political influence and favors and persuaded nearby realms of Arch, Ares, and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide, the War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 years. Prince Learson himself had a number of the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Eris had fallen. With it, the realm, the black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen Fen. Okay. And the final one. Today, the realms inherited by the 3 Fen, Arch, and Araja once again stand united as allies, though the distance between our peoples has grown. Our connection to this land remains strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past, and those trees continue to grow. So do our hopes for a common future. No, Phalanx. But some people talked about it last time. Entire novel of the Black Bridge thing too, that like straight up is like 40 pages long. But that one's like a fiction, although I'm sure that story in its fictional self has like some importance somewhere. Well, we know it's a mountainous region. Say something about railroads. Naval, roads, horseback, train system, locomotion. So it should have 3, right? Because they mentioned railroads spanning from the mountains of Arch Ares down to the shores of Araja. Aviation, camels, turtleback. Looks like a little turtle. Weather. Harsh weather, normal temperatures, foggy or misty, heat, rain, stormy. Did it say anything about stormy? Arch Ares, the land of northern storms. So stormy weather, trains. Primitive realm, hunter and gatherers, harvest and farming, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, poetic. I don't know for this one what it would be. And finally the border. Wouldn't it also be red? Because it was like, what if we put all those together and then try to guess the last one, right? So it would be it's 3 for train travel. And then we go for red, which is wavy lines. Okay. And the lines we said stormy. God damn it, dude. Got those right ones. now too. Okay. This is the one we don't know, so if we can fill in the last one. I'm not clicking on that one. Stormy was which one? Stormy was just like that jagged lightning bolt. It does say stormy, not rainy. Fucking rainy, dude. Land of northern storms. Land was not developed, but a good deal more vast. Which could imply, like, tribal, I guess, maybe? But, nonetheless, if we know 3 of the 4, we can just brute force the last one. Okay, so there's Stormy. Let's fix the outside. So that's Stormy with red and train tracks. Let's see if any of these are... No. No. Well, that's all of them, which means we have something wrong. Give one quick breeze through these thumbnails to see if we had any more of these like history book things. This was that denoted in verse thing. Just found it now again, randomly. Just never did anything with this. It was in the music room. So we have it for later. This is the geography area. Doesn't like tell us much really in geography class. This is Arindia that we were just looking at / reading about. Yeah, I could try rainy lines.